Are we actually going to the moon?
Oh.
Or did we even go to the moon in the first place?
Well, yeah, it's March and there were no Cinderellas, unfortunately. So that leads us to ask this question. Is the Final Four rigged? And was this the most electric March Madness we've had in the last 20 years?
Might be rigged. But George Pickens, is he going to be a Cowboy? Probably not.
Probably
is he going to be a Steeler? Maybe. Are the Cowboys going to screw up their offseason again? I think so.
Of course.
Here's a question. Are the Raiders going to the Super Bowl?
Major League Baseball's back. Does your team stand a chance against the Dodgers?
No.
Well, that's our show this week. Tune into Hollywood Sports and watch us talk about it. Welcome to the show, everybody. We're glad you're watching. We're here. We're back. We're back in this studio.
Football's hard still.
Yeah, football's hard.
We all miss
Still
it.
hard.
Yes.
We got the boy Kenny in.
Yeah. Kenny
On
in studio.
camera.
On
Kenny's
camera.
on
Yeah.
camera.
Yeah. If you've been watching the show, this is Kenny who's off camera, and we don't have a guest this week, so Kenny's sliding in and hanging out with us. So that's how we do things around here. You know, we're always just going to put people on camera.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Stone, what's up, baby?
Not a lot. I've been working on a new sitcom, which has been cool.
Oh.
Okay, hold
So
on.
is he.
We're gonna talk- hold that for work in Hollywood talk later in the show. So
Michael likes to
Pause.
stay
We're
organized.
gonna postpone
Yeah, I want us
the
to stay
sitcom
organized.
talk, but that's. I
Yeah.
mean, not much else. I mean, other stuff like just nothing crazy. Really.
Eating good
I've just
beach
been
pizza?
working. No beach pizza.
Ah, man,
just
you're
been
not
kinda
living.
Bummed out.
Working on
Bummed
that
out.
show, and then a lot from home as well. Just,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's been nice. I'm going to Texas tomorrow.
Oh, Tejas, get some barbecue
I'm
and
going
tacos.
for a wedding, and then we're gonna go check out some of the comedy stuff out in Austin. Just
Oh, you're going to the mothership?
yeah. Well, we have some friends who are out there at the same time, just kind of from the store, and so we're just kind of meeting up
lot of
with
weddings,
a few
too.
comments. Yeah,
Yeah.
feels like it's that time of year.
It's
honestly.
wedding
Yeah.
season.
like 2 in the past 2 weeks.
Grab that net and
Yeah.
catch that beautiful
And I got
butterfly.
another one this
That's
weekend.
right. I'm also working on a
Got
wedding this
away.
weekend with
Yeah.
Chris.
The one I was supposed to work.
Yeah. And San Diego, first time ever going too, so I'm excited.
Hey.
Oh, yeah,
Nice.
come in a little closer. Sorry,
Oh,
Kenny.
exactly.
Yeah, you
Yep.
want to
Okay.
Yeah.
eat that mic.
They want you to just talk through.
The studio producer would yell at you if
Nah.
you could hear him.
Sorry.
Shout out,
No, it's all good.
Shout out Andrew. Yeah.
Damn, boys. It's been a minute.
It has. We're back. We had to take a little hiatus because of life. So we did a week without an episode, and now here we are.
Yeah, it
So-
feels great. And this is actually how the show got created, was hanging out like this.
Yeah.
Shout out to Burbank Podcast Studios.
Yeah. And the
Shout
cool
out.
thing.
Yeah, shout out.
Nice
the
spot.
cool thing about having the week off, we were actually able to swing a hot bat with some things. So
Yeah.
hot
bat.
the show and
Juiced up balls.
the brand and the media outlet is coming to life in a really cool way. So there's going to be a lot of cool things that we'll be sharing as we grow as well. Basically, if we're going to do this forever, you know, we have to carve out some lanes.
Yeah.
So we've been carving.
It says here we're supposed to catch up for 2 minutes. I still look in the mirror and get sick of myself, so that's all I got for you boys. How about y'all?
Yeah, I think that's it. Just same old, same old.
Yeah, like Stone over here, pilots for me or sitcoms, whatever. But they've been pilots, so we're hoping they get picked up in the fall.
He's pilot hopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
We just finished our first pilot at Universal last Friday, actually, doing rap all this week. And
He's
then
like a flight attendant.
start our second pilot shooting wise next Monday and Tuesday.
Hopping pilots.
All right.
And then our third season of Happy's Place comes out in August. Little plug there.
All right. Happy place.
True. Hey, shout out Happy Place.
Find a
happy place.
Reba.
Reba McEntire.
Yeah.
The whole gang. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I thought that was Kristen Bell. And that's a good place. And that's
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that's
see.
a different place.
Yeah.
That's just
well,
the
I know
good
they
one.
shot it next to the
His is a
property
happy
department
one.
at Universal, and I was just
Good place,
picturing.
happy place.
Yeah, I was picturing the good place set next to the
Yeah,
property
you got the
department.
place part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did get the place, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, it's at a
No,
place.
Daniel's been globetrotting for the last 2 weeks. I went to Texas for a wedding. I almost said funeral. My wife did go for funeral. God
Oh,
bless.
wow.
Yeah.
Take a moment
God
of
bless
silence.
everybody. Yeah.
Hats off.
I will say this, man.
Wow.
Everybody
No respect.
take
I didn't know him.
everybody take care of yourself. You know, you can die young.
True.
So that was the lesson for the last 2 weeks, you know, in my house. But just been producing my little heart out every day. I mean, my God, never stop. And then we're here. And
He's always in the weeds, in the words of Michael.
yeah. And Daniel and I are also working probably like 30 hours a week on Hollywood Sports right now, and we didn't have 30 hours. So
Wild.
I slept
We-
like for the first time like 3 weeks ago. Just trying to get back to that.
Catch up on it.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm back in my cycle again. Not ready for a nap.
Yeah. So that's us. We're caught up. We're
Yeah.
friends, everyone.
Yeah.
Kenny and I hung out several times over the last couple of days too.
We don't need to talk about that. That's R-rated activity. Real quick update though for the Hollywood portion of the show. Hacks just got a release date.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that-
April 9th. Let me double check my homework here. April 9th. Yeah, baby.
All right.
Final season.
All right.
5, right?
Season 5. Yeah. I heard there's some good guest stars on it. We'll see. I heard it's gonna be funny.
Yeah.
But inside info.
Oh yeah. I have 5 movies playing at Cannes. That's crazy.
Hey,
Congrats, Michael.
came down the road. Now you got 5.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's
Amazing.
That's kind of wild.
yeah, that's a big deal.
I know.
All right, boys.
Well, 2 of them I designed, but 3 of them I'm producing.
Either way,
producing
bro,
one.
you're
Yeah.
in cans.
That's great.
But that is
Yeah.
kind of wild. It's true.
Hell
It's
yeah.
not even a lie.
We hope not.
Sometimes when you hear people talking about what they do in Hollywood, they're absolutely lying because sometimes there's no way to really verify it or
Yeah,
not.
true. It's
So
all speaking
like,
into existence.
everything we're saying we're
Manifest.
doing,
Yeah.
we're doing. You know, it's not.
My Rolls Royce
complete.
might
I
get
mean,
towed outside.
people
Yeah.
do get away with like
Yeah.
I've seen people get caught for faking credits before. That's happened.
Yeah.
on
Oh,
set.
true.
Oh yeah, totally.
I used to
Yeah.
pad my resume when I
People-
first started.
People will hear about a movie and they'll create a fake pitch deck for the movie and they'll go try to raise private equity for a movie that the money's never going to go to that movie. Yeah, that's how.
Don't
shady-
take
that's
these
how
ideas. This show
shady-
sucks.
No.
That's
Nobody
how
do
shady
that.
this
Don't do
business
that.
is. Yeah.
Okay,
That's
well-
why you got to know the filmmaking producer on the LLC.
We really got to take off the ketchup segment in our show.
It's too much.
Hey,
I think that was
okay.
good. You got to
All
see
right.
into our lives a
Big-
little bit.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Biggest
I'm kidding.
story
What's next
now?
squad.
We went to the moon today, or
Yes,
we're on
we
our
did.
way. And guess what we're doing? It's a full moon, by the way, guys.
The moon is insane for
Full
the moon
moon.
launch. It's
And that's
crazy.
the day we send a rocket with humans up there. Not only are we doing that, rocket goes up, loops the Earth, boomerangs Earth's gravity, and then shoots through the moon. Like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
our plan.
Bum, bum.
That's crazy. They're traveling thousands of miles an hour, circumnavigating the globe in an orbit, not navigating, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I think at one point
They don't get to navigate it. The orbit
yeah,
does.
Yeah, they get 44,000 feet above the Earth.
Or
At
does
that
it?
point, they do their last ohms burn straight towards the moon, and then they're gonna hit the dark side of the moon. Shout out to that record.
Pink Floyd, baby.
And then they're gonna come barreling around and come straight back to us in a giant figure 8.
Nice.
And we pray for their safety for
Absolutely.
sure. Yeah, but it is incredible that like we are going back to the moon
it's pretty
For the
nuts.
first time,
Yeah.
some people would
Yeah.
say.
for the first time.
Some
they
people
would
would
First
say.
time
Yeah,
some
yeah.
people would say.
It is pretty cool. My
Not me.
whole family worked at. We talked about this when one of our other guests was on a few weeks ago. But my whole family worked at NASA. My grandfather was one of the first 300 people to work there back in the when it got started. And then my uncle for
he's
years oversaw the crawler and everything going back and forth from the VAB.
NASA.
He was over Launchpad. So I have a lot of friends that still work there. My dad actually, one of his largest accounts is NASA. So
Jeez.
it's just a really cool thing to see all these people's hard work from all my uncles to family to even
True.
the time my parents worked there.
We were watching the live broadcast today while we were working on the show for tonight, and it may seem like we don't ever work on the show. I promise we do. That's the whole idea. It's supposed to feel
Can't
like it.
confirm.
Yeah. Anyways,
They're constly talking about the show. I
Yeah.
can't.
yeah. He gets it.
It's a great
Stone. Need you to answer. Stone. But on the broadcast today, one of the guys that was reporting the launch was saying like he's like not to like sound like punny, but like this is actual rocket science. And it's some people have devoted their entire careers to this launch today.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's
shout out to
incredible.
them,
Wait,
man.
how many years
It's
did it make
such
up?
a-
I have a friend who I don't know exactly what he was working on with it. I played volleyball with
Top
him in high
secret.
school. Shout out Justin Lamb.
Justin
But
Lamb.
Mad
okay.
respect. He'd always said that that's where he wanted to work, and he went out and he did it. And
Wow.
he was. I have loose information.
Follow
about it.
your
I saw an
dreams,
Instagram
kids.
post. I think I still follow him, but
Yeah.
shout out him. That's pretty cool.
Hell yeah, he Shia LaBeouf that thing. He
Yeah,
says,
it's pretty
Wow.
sick.
"Follow your dreams, man."
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then the next launch is
That's
in
dope.
2026, where they're basically going to practice the actual docking maneuvers and everything, like the pre-landing stuff. And then
I'm ready for UFOs, man.
No, sorry, that's in 2027.
Oh.
And then 2028, the third mission, they're actually going to the moon. So next year, it's the pre-docking and circling the moon and checking all our landers and everything. 2027, we go to the moon. But think about it, 24 basically check-ins and we're going to the moon for like the team of people, these engineers. And
They're just
like,
first base in this. They're
yeah.
not even touching boob.
Yeah, exactly. But they're going to first base, and so that's nice.
So it's
it's
crazy.
a big win for everybody.
Yeah. Our
They're going to
mom's
touch
watching
boobs
this. I'm
in
sorry, Mom.
2028.
USA.
One big step for man, one bigger step for mankind.
Speaking of space, though, did you guys see Project Hail Mary?
No, I heard it's good,
I
though.
haven't seen it yet.
No.
It was great.
Yeah?
Cool. Yeah,
I heard it was
enjoyed
good.
it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very cool.
I've seen a couple people post about it. You
That's
recommend?
Ryan.
Yeah,
The theater show,
yeah,
right?
it's Ryan
Or should
Gosling.
see it in the
Gosling, right,
should
yeah.
see it in the theater.
Okay.
It's worth checking out, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, on a big screen. It's pretty
Okay.
cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes, we're not allowed to bring that up later when we talk about what we've seen lately. So,
Oh, yeah,
you
my
know,
bad.
or you can expound on it actually, because I wanted to talk about a movie that sucks, but I just don't feel like we should go there yet.
Okay.
That's fair. All right. All right. Final four is set.
Two.
Michigan versus Yukon, Zona, Illinois.
We already know.
No, did you guys see the Duke Yukon game though? First of all, it was absolutely electric.
I watched one moment of it.
Did you see like
The 3-pointer
the
at the end.
3-pointer?
Of
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
I
what
ju-
I've seen.
I turned it on at the like when they were down 21 or 19 or whatever, and then I had someone over. Had like a Sunday business chat, so we were loosely watching the game, and then looked up, and there was 10 seconds left. The play happens. Yukon wins the game. It was like we both stood up before he took the shot. Knew he was going to make it. It was like telepathy.
Oh, so you think you
And
had
then
a part
my
in the shot
hatred,
being made?
my hatred towards Duke channeled into this boy's heart, and he looked at that rim, sized it up, and said, "Bucket." That is what happened. Yeah, but all of America was channeling
Michael
that same love
stretched
and
that
energy.
rim up.
So you're saying that every
Yeah.
better
Stop there.
that bet
You guys know what I meant?
for Yukon
Yeah.
owes you a percentage. of
Every
the profit.
better owes me a quarter point. I'll
Okay.
take it.
Makes sense.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know.
So Michael's got a PO box if anybody wants to send that in.
Yeah.
DM me. I'll send you my cash app.
Yeah. Salvation Army. Check your nearest.
Yeah, but why do you think? Wait, but let's go back to is the Final Four rigged? Why do you think it's rigged? Talk to me, Goose.
What? I never said it was. It's rigged. What are we talking about? Okay, it's always the same damn teams.
Even if it was rigged,
I don't think it is.
the
Actually,
kid from
If I'm being
UConn
real,
still had to make
nah.
the shot. You know what I mean?
It's very
I did watch the Nebraska-Iowa game. No calls going our way for the Go Big Red.
Yeah, I don't know. When it comes to college basketball and March Madness, I don't know sometimes if it's that teams fall apart, get cold. I mean, I think that's part of it. But when it comes to the refs, I just think they're bad refs.
Dude, they
I
learned
think
how to
they're-
address themselves 6 years ago.
I think they're bad JV refs that they don't. With reffing, I think you have to have a certain mental temperament where you can't be bothered. You have to be subjective. You can't get mad and make calls one way. You can't have makeup calls. You need to be a very centered person,
Unfazed by
actually.
it, really.
Unfazed and know who you are, so the environment and the elements aren't making you, be a dick. And
you got to be down with putting your eyes in those like binoculars to
I think
give
most
a call.
refs, these guys are more ego than they are objective. And then these guys are also flawed.
Oh, so you think it's rigged?
Well, if you think then that's what they're doing on purpose, putting some dum-dums out there and letting them call games like it's junior high, JV.
Everyone needs a job.
Okay. All right. Well, we should all just sign up to be NCAA refs.
You would get hired.
Yeah. All right. We're joining the program. We'll be in stripes next week.
That would be amazing. We're not going to do that. We might do that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Tune in next year. We're refs.
Full Foot Locker
Yeah.
gear.
Yeah.
So we really committed, guys.
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, exactly.
College basketball,
I think
ladies
UConn's
and
got it,
gentlemen.
though. UConn are, I think the winner of the Michigan-UConn game wins it all.
I think I agree with that.
I hate Michigan, but they have a freshman that is unreal.
Yeah.
Arizona has dogs, and Illinois is I'm talking dudes. Like Zona is like They're like the grown men out there.
The
of
Houston.
all the, just more
Houston
talented.
got knocked out. Though.
Yeah, and then the Illini, Illinois, they are, from the Baltic states. They're basically this Euroball team, and it's a bunch of white Euros out there.
Some
just
Big Ten
balling,
teams in there.
You know what I mean?
See that, Michael?
Yeah. It sounds like a sandwich, doesn't it?
Scott, you remember back in weeks ago on this show, Michael was talking slander towards the Big Ten.
Michael talking slander towards
Said,
the
Big Ten, bunch of
Michael
nobodies.
talking slander
Yeah.
towards any conference that's not
Shit.
SEC.
Yeah,
Yeah, seems like the Big
What?
Ten's just running college ball,
What?
and I mean all the balls.
yeah. It's actually really pissing me off.
Jokes aside.
Jokes aside, I'm kind of mad. Yeah, we forgot how to raise capital in the South. So, SEC is like rice pudding. They're just Charmin soft. They're poop.
Do you like Charmin soft though?
Yeah, it is
Double
nice.
ply.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Charmin's
every
a lot
time.
better than
I want that
Yeah.
little quilt.
Charmin
thing on
actually
it.
gets rid of poop
It
That's how you
does.
know.
Yeah.
And dude wipes.
and dude wipes.
Yeah.
Shout out dude wipes.
Yeah. Hey, dude
Yeah.
wipes. We're a bunch of dudes.
And men,
We need a wipe.
PSA, if you want to have a successful love life, but love life, take a shower. Just letting you know. Just
Hygiene is key.
yeah, hygiene
Yeah,
is key.
moving
So
Alrighty.
just to all the young men out there,
George Pickens
Yeah.
franchise tag.
I hear the women
debacle.
talk.
Hey.
They're not happy about it.
Hey,
All right, what was that, Scott?
Kenny's
what
here.
you got
We
to
got
say
off
about
topic.
George Pickens?
George
You have a
Pickens.
take on it. I know you have.
Yeah.
something.
Okay. So does it? I feel like I should end it. Does anyone else have anything to say about
Why
it?
don't you
Or
just keep going?
I should
I
take
think
it.
this is all you. I think this is got
Motor
you written
mouth.
all over it.
Okay, I won't stop for 8 minutes, but here goes. Give us a buzzer. No, I'll try to keep it concise because there's not a lot to say. David, I can't. Mugata.
Yeah.
What's his name?
His agent.
His agent.
Yeah.
I just butchered his last name.
Mulageta.
Yes.
Mulageta or something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
His players are not going to play without a contract. And I heard
Especially
recently,
for the Cowboys
he says,
and
if
all
I got a
racist ass Jerry
$10 player,
Jones.
if I got a
Sorry.
$10 player, he's not going to pay for 9. He's probably going to pay. He's probably going to play for 11. And that's who the Cowboys are dealing with. They just lost to dealing with him when it came to Micah Parsons.
Yeah.
So you bring a guy in like George Pickens. I don't think George Pickens is going to play on the franchise tag.
Really?
I think they need to get. I don't think that his agent's going to let him play. He's going to say, no, you need a deal. You're a high end player. And so the Cowboys have put themselves in a position again. They could have given a contract to him when he got here and just extended him, or halfway through the year when he presented himself, or right at the end of the season. The longer they wait to get a deal done, they've let other guys set the market. They're going to cowboy. We're going to go into training camp, and George Pickens is not going to be on the team. He's not going to be able to camp. It's going to be a huge situation. So it begs the question: is Jerry Jones just doing this on purpose at this point?
All right, guys. If we decided to cut this, we're sorry you didn't get to watch what just happened.
Nothing happened.
Seinfeld.
Yeah,
Nothing
Not
happened.
Seinfeld.
true.
Fine, Bell.
Well done.
Bell.
Anyways, you were talking about how the Cowboys is your favorite team and how they run the organization perfectly to your standard, and how
that
George
sounds
Pickens is going to be.
what I was saying as
Yeah.
a level-headed, objective fan.
Uh-huh.
Sure. Yeah. What do y'all
I would like
think's
to add
gonna
to what
happen?
you were saying though. George Pickens, the franchise tag is like $29 million or something. Like it's up there in the 20s.
It is.
It's his 5th year in the league. He's going to get paid, and he's playing with CeeDee Lamb on the Cowboys, and he just had a career year. Like I think you take the 29, and then you either get paid from another team, or you get paid by the Cowboys. That's my opinion.
I
but-
agree. To us, $29 million sounds lovely. But to George Pickens and his team,
That's
and
still top 10
he
receiver-ish.
They also
I
make
think,
deals.
actually, yeah.
They're representing the whole NFLPA. Every deal that's negotiated at this level, it's not just for themselves; it's for all the other players. So that's why they all try
very
to get as
true.
much as the cap as they can. So he's. I don't think that sounds lovely. I just don't think that he's going to play on the franchise tag. If
Guys,
he does,
that's
that would be
football.
awesome.
I think the tough part about that trend, though, is because it kind of leans on to teams running out of cap space a lot quicker. The higher and higher we do go with salaries. I'm not saying players don't deserve to get paid.
Football's hard.
Football is hard. Yeah. But I think every time when we're renegotiating deals, players are trying to push that bar for the rest of their position. It's gonna get tougher and tougher just to sign guys in general.
Yeah, they're gonna make I need $2 billion for 2 years.
Yeah, eventually that the trend's gonna get a little out of hand.
I will say for silver lining, I reported this 4 weeks ago per Adam Schefter.
Oh, nice.
Per
Sources.
Shefty, yeah, inside the building.
I didn't know he had.
Yeah. I follow him on the internet. So, so we have this close relationship where I see his post, and it said, and it said that Dak Prescott. It said Dak Prescott. It said that CeeDee Lamb and Tyler Smith are all pro linemen are restructuring their deals to give us 60 to 66 million in cap. So with some of the deals they've done, I think that you would be able, and the draft, I think that you would be able to get the kicker done, and then you would be able to get George Pickens done.
Jerry Jones
at a value, or move George Pickens and get move George Pickens, get another draft pick, and draft yourself a wide receiver, and keep that money and continue to diversify that into your defense. But they're not going to do that because that would be the sensible way to build a football team.
Plan,
so to wrap the George Pickens conversation up,
one of those.
Let's just go around the room. Kenny, do you think George Pickens will be a Cowboy at the start of this upcoming NFL season?
For Michael's sake, I hope so.
Thank you, Kenny.
Stone?
I lean towards him still being a Cowboy.
Michael?
I say he'll be a Cowboy who won't be playing.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, man, I'm kind of on your side now, too. I wasn't even thinking that deep. That's amazing. Where are we at next?
Yeah, next we go to the NBA for just a couple minutes because it's basketball season. Yeah, Lakers are back. They're so back.
I texted the boss. Little had a couple too many's.
Little had a couple too many's.
Brother,
just a little couple.
Yeah, just a little couple.
I had a couple too many's, and I texted him maybe around 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Right after I seen some LeBron highlights. And I said, I've seen enough. And I sent him a screenshot of a bet I wanted to put. And it was that the Lakers would go and win the whole thing. I said 200 on it. He didn't text back.
Yeah.
He's a Nuggets fan.
I have a friend that put 500 to win $35K when he put his on the Lakers.
The Lakers are
and
back.
He's hedging it with 500 to win 1,000 with OKC.
They look so
Sounds
nice.
foolproof. I think we should all take that bet.
I'm in on that.
Yeah.
Kenny just heard zeros, commas.
Yes.
And you'll make your money back if the favorite wins.
Kenny, I'm not sure how much of Laker basketball you've been watching. It's ramping up to the point of the playoffs. So I know like most people are kind of like,
I've been watching
I'm a casual till it's playoffs or whatever.
Yeah.
Lakers are looking nice.
I've been watching it at El Mariachi actually every Monday night.
Oh yeah. Perfect
I've been going
spot.
there to watch the games. Yeah.
Nice.
Shout out to El Mariachi.
Luca.
Well, I think
with the perfect.
Nice with it.
When I haven't been able to watch like too many games recently. I've just been looking at highlights, and when I saw the Bronny LeBron clip hit the stratosphere, it was like, oh, the Lakers are
doing
they're
it.
hyped up again because the Lakers typically do best when everybody's excited about the Lakers.
Exactly. Yeah,
So
true.
It feels
It's a karmic
like
energy
a new,
that the
Yes.
city has to get behind the Lakers.
There's some momentum going on.
But the
there,
problem
which
is they got to
exciting.
give us something to get behind. It's a weird cyclical.
now we're getting that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just need them to advance after the first round in the playoffs.
Oh,
and
thatd
then-
be sweet.
And then it'll be everyone's going to
That'd
lose
be
their
super
minds.
cool.
Yeah, I think the truth is, just like the overall basketball landscape of the NBA, I've just really, dove back in the last month myself. I know in a few weeks, once March Madness is over, we'll be, doing prop bets and playoffs will be coming and nobody hit their average that night. And, you miss on a 5 out of 6 parlay, 25 for $1,000. And no one needs that kind of pressure on a Tuesday. Shout out to Prize Picks. But
Well put, dude.
yeah.
I was going to say, I think so many
you can really
degenerate
put some
slips in.
Yeah, you can put some added pressure on yourself on a random no day that you don't need to be doing it. But
For no reason.
yeah,
I've
but
been
then
looking
it
up-
hits.
I'm
but
like,
then it
any
hits.
of my
yeah.
teams playing? I check at ESPN. Damn, Oilers ain't playing. Damn, Lakers ain't playing.
But
Damn,
are
Dodgers
there
ain't
any
playing. Should I just bet on the Cincinnati
Yeah.
Reds?
Are there any good
You bet
matchups?
then, right, normally?
Yeah.
Have you won more than you've lost?
I wouldn't still be doing it.
I haven't
if
watched these guys
yeah.
all year, but
I'd say I'm a nice even / slight above.
I'm slightly up.
I haven't played.
Lifetime.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I stayed up after NFL season. I haven't touched anything.
You had a
since.
good season.
Yeah, I had a pretty good season.
We
It was
did
good.
not.
Yeah, no.
I did hit a bang.
I'm an emotional bettor.
That's dangerous.
Yeah,
Right?
well, it
very
can be, but you
dangerous.
can also, you see it
If you guys
see it,
if you have a
Third eye,
gambling,
maybe.
if you feel like you're
Tunnel
running
vision.
into a gambling
Yeah.
problem, please call the hotline. And if it's a guy or a girl, bet with your boy if it'll be a guy or a girl.
yeah.
Winner takes all.
Yeah. Okay. Side
Not
note
good
from
advice.
the betting PSA, we're back. So NBA, I think your top 3 teams that actually have a shot to win the title in the West, it's going to be OKC. They're the favorite, but I think they're a little vulnerable, even though they're so young, so good at basketball. Then you've got the Houston Rockets with KD and a stacked squad. They're just a really good. They're like the Toronto Raptors when they won the championship with Kawhi Leonard. That's kind of a comp. They're just a bunch of
It's like 10 years ago,
You
but
know,
yeah.
I mean, they've got dudes, but it's not like an all-star team, right?
Yeah.
And then you've got the Lakers.
Yep.
Who
And the
have
Nuggets are
won-
still knocking on the door.
Yeah, I think the Lakers have won 10 of their last 11 or
At that
or
point,
I don't know if they.
it's more than that.
I don't know if they won last night.
They did.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So 11 or 12.
Yeah.
So the Lakers are on a tear. They're playing really well. Out of the East, I think you have the Knicks. You have the Knicks in Boston, but I think it's going to come to the finals.
Oh, yeah,
will
the
be-
Celtics are looking good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
because Tatum's back. But I think it's going to be the Knicks out of the East against one of those 3 teams from the West, and the Lakers have a shot. I mean,
I truly-
it's like
They're playing.
it's LeBron's.
They're playing
one
like
shining
Harlem,
moment.
like Globetrotter ball. Like they're having way too much fun out there.
yeah.
After this year, do you think LeBron's done? Or a couple
No,
more years?
LeBron's going to play till Tom
I
Brady
think if
played,
they
I think.
win, if they
Till
win,
He's like,
the,
yeah, he's like Brady would play till he's 55. I'm going to do it too.
I think if they
How,
win,
how old is he now?
He's 41.
Okay.
I think if they win the whole thing,
Me and LeBron are
There's
the same
a
age,
good-
so I
there's
have
a
hope
good
for
chance he
myself
would
that
retire.
he's in the NBA doing the same thing. Yeah,
yeah.
Cool.
just got my tooth.
But the Lakers are back. That was the point of that segment.
Yeah, Lakers
all
are
right.
back. NBA is about to be rolling.
Colby stats.
Sure, let's pull them up, boys.
Oh, yeah.
Colby stats.
This segment is brought to you by Colby Stats. Colby is our statistician. We actually have a pretty decent sized family of people all working on the show, and the show is growing. And so, yeah, we do have a statistician, and he brings us breaking news and
And things we should talk
Shout
about.
out Colby
Yeah,
stats.
shout out. Here's a good one. And
Only the
I'm
best
gonna
for you.
just tee off Puka Nacua.
Oh,
He's in
my
rehab.
God. And I can say we're all not surprised.
Yeah, I mean, after seeing a couple of crash outs in public, it's-
Yeah.
I mean,
He's
Crashes.
DM
Y'all
sliding.
seen,
he's
Tiger
DM
Woods?
sliding and
Yeah.
biting.
Oh,
apparently.
yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah. And saying some.
Is he going to be the next Tiger
Yeah.
Woods? Is that what you just said?
I think
he needs to have a couple
he has
wrecks
to
first.
develop an opiate addiction first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he's more just got signed to Kanye West's label and is
Ooh.
promoting certain subjects and slander that.
Yeah.
Kanye is.
Also back into the mainstream is Kanye, but I haven't listened to any of his.
It's because Puka got in. He's like, look, me and my team. I don't know that for sure, but allegedly. I've read some things on the internet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. That's incredible. No one saw that coming. I
Well,
think
speaking of, when we were talking about the receiver cap and that getting raised, Jackson Smith-Njigba, he's the reason he's the highest paid receiver in the league now. He's another person he's probably
True,
been
like
up that line.
$42 million a
Yeah.
year or something like
so they're
crazy
putting
like that.
a lot more
That's the new
value
high
for a
now
wide
on
receiver.
having
Yeah.
a wide
Per
receiver
year.
one versus
all
just
the more
paying for that
reason why the
quarterback.
Cowboys should have gotten the deal done with George Pickens.
You're
with
right.
JSN
Yeah.
out here.
I agree with that. Yeah.
You know,
And that's just
backing
like
up the
his contract
Brinks
for the
truck.
game,
Yeah.
not like
Exactly.
commercial work or anything else, promotion.
Yeah,
deals
that's for
there.
his work on the field.
Yeah. Wow.
Who's work on the field?
No, the receiver you just mentioned.
Oh, JSN.
Yeah.
Wild.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So it'll
Yeah.
be just because of how well he did last year. Pretty
That's
Good for him, though.
Yeah.
I mean, congrats
Yeah.
to that guy.
There's
And
no
Kenny,
brand
and for
deals.
the show, Kenny's an average Joe when it comes to
Yeah, I do
sports.
not know sports.
Yeah,
I
he
rock
doesn't-
the hats and the shirts.
Yeah.
He's an
I
athletic.
don't
He's an
watch.
athletic SOB, but
Yeah.
I can play them. I just don't watch.
he doesn't
Yeah.
watch them as much as we do.
Yeah.
We do send him important news when it's necessary.
Yeah,
Uh,
I know some things.
Justin Fields, QB2 in KC. Is he going to start the year? Although Andy Reid said, I wouldn't count out Patrick Mahomes for starting day one in the season. I'd never count him out.
I think with him,
Let him get healthy.
Yeah, I
My
agree.
gosh. What are we doing?
Yeah, you got
in
Justin
Kansas
Fields.
City?
He's a dog.
Well, I think
ish. Well, he is a dog.
I mean,
He doesn't
Justin
always play
Fields
like a dog.
has yet to really prove himself. Like he's had a rough go of it at the Jets. I think he had the one negative yard game. He went -9.
The owner came out and be like, be nice if my quarterback could throw the ball.
Yeah, I think Justin Fields is still kind of like an
That dude
empty
had to show up to
box
work
in
the
the
next day and
checklist.
throw the ball.
Like, I don't know if I were to rate Justin Fields as a quarterback, I'm not really sure where I'd put him on like even a 1 to 10 scale because I really feel like
Definitely
we haven't
like
seen a lot from him. Like
top 10 backup quarterback.
Sure.
So that'd be like top 40.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it hasn't shown out at all.
No.
He hasn't really had the chance to yet.
I think he's had opportunities, but he also like it's a pretty hard thing to do it with a program that doesn't have a good support system to be a good quarterback.
Again, the Jets
gotta
owner
be
who pays him says, "Be nice to my quarterback, complete pass or something."
Well, here's the thing about Justin
He's
Fields.
gonna play for you tomorrow and the next day. Like,
Yeah,
encourage him. Don't call him an idiot.
Build your man up.
Yeah.
So that's where he came from.
the problem is Justin Fields' weakness would be he's not an elite dart thrower, and he's not and not that he doesn't have the arm talent to do it. He's not an elite dart thrower under the defensive pressure.
He doesn't know how
that
to
they
layer
bring.
a ball.
And it could be coaching. Also, there's guys who are just freak athletes that weren't good at throwing the ball, and it is what it is. And everybody from Tim Tebow to Justin Fields, there's those guys that are great running quarterbacks and they're great leaders.
Don't
but
compare
they can't.
Justin Fields to Tim Tebow.
I'm just saying there's a spectrum of the
I
last
can
20
see what he's
years.
talking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's the running quarterback that's not the dart
Well,
thrower. And
It's commonly agreed that when Justin Fields on the field, he's the best
remember-
athlete.
he's
on
a
the
dog.
field.
Yeah, he's a dog. That's
he
why
just might not be the best quarterback.
Well, see, I agree with that because I don't know. I remember seeing clips of him back when Trevor Lawrence was still a prospect going into college.
Oh yeah,
Him and Justin Fields were playing in mini camps together, and everybody was talking about those two as the top two. And we just saw Trevor Lawrence finally kind of find some footing this year.
true.
So, I mean, who knows?
Who knows?
But he is an athlete. I think you're right. But I think you're also right. Yeah, that he may
How
not
old is
throw the
he?
ball.
Sorry.
He's probably 27-ish.
Yeah.
He's time to
25,
improve,
26.
obviously.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
Sam Darnold
Not
just
much.
did this. It was like his
this
fifth.
is the year he needs to be like
This is the
showing that
window.
he-
Yeah.
This is
27
it.
is that
This is his
number,
last
okay.
shot. He needs to be showing that he can move the ball
To be a
against
starter.
pressure. He
Yeah,
can throw tight coverages, and he can recognize the defense.
That's pressure on that guy for this year.
but he
Oh,
could play in the
100%.
league
Yeah.
forever,
Yeah.
like
He could.
as a backup. And remember, there's
Could
only
Geno Smith it?
32.
Nobody wants that backup.
But
so.
just
They'll
remember,
take him because
He'll
there's
take
only
his
32
money.
He could go
starters.
back
Yeah,
to
I
the
mean, I get
Jets
it,
in
but
10
like-
years.
like
Just like
Geno. That should be bigger news.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
Geno's back at the Jets. I'm actually kind of hyped up for that story. That's funny. I
Yeah.
think it's so funny.
Yeah. Well, all right.
No one on the team is, unfortunately.
Yeah.
All right. So y'all ready to get into
I like Geno though.
Yeah, let's get into some
Off-season
stuff.
power
Yeah.
rankings.
Shout out Colby
Okay.
Stats. Thank you for those.
Yeah.
Those were
Thank
fun.
you for bringing us the.
We hope Puka and his recovery goes well.
Yeah.
Off-season
Yeah.
power.
Puka, Pookie, whatever.
Oh,
Get
there's
it together,
another page,
buddy.
boys. Behind the page here.
Oh, wow, what's all that?
This is
What
so Michael arranged. So Michael. So this is funny. All of these networks and all of these publishers and basically anyone that wants to report on football can release a ranking of what the best team is, right?
Yeah.
And there's a few of them that kind of make noise. Pro Football Focus is usually like the most one that makes the most noise.
Yeah. They're going to talk about it.
It
on
also gets to hate it on the most, which
Yeah.
is good for the noise thing. And so this is Pro Football Focus's post free agency, meaning like all of the teams have done their signings and
Yeah.
tradings and picking up different players, etc. This is their ranking after the free agency period.
And Pro Football Focus is very analytical. It's analytics based, and so that's why it can be a little divisive. They get some heat because some people are like, "Football's all feeling," and then other people are like, "Football's all numbers." And Pro Football Focus kind of sits at the middle of that. But they talk about Pro Football Focus on every radio show, from McAfee to YouTube shows to ESPN. So
And
this
just in
was
case
the
there's
only list that was made. So
Yeah.
here we are.
Yeah, and just in case there's not a copyright problem, we're going to call it the Fro Football Focus
Yeah.
free agency NFL power rankings. And I think we start at 32. So shout out to the Fro Football Focus power rankings.
Pro football.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the former Justin Fields, the New York Jets at 32.
Sitting at 32, the worst team. Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree
Okay.
with that for sure.
That
We-
means they did nothing to get better. Absolutely nothing.
they,
Still right there.
don't give it away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bury the lead.
Okay.
Steelers
Arizona
are the best.
Cardinals at 31.
Yeah,
I
Steelers are the best.
don't
Yeah.
hate seeing that either. I mean,
Cardinal.
I think-
I would put Dolphins.
yeah, I was
at
gonna say I
31.
think Miami is the only other person you put or team that you put at 31, but
Yeah.
they're right above on this power.
Cardinals
so
are there
I don't-
too. Who's their quarterback?
Cardinals.
Yeah. Do they have one now?
Is it Brissett?
Oh yeah,
Ooh, wow.
who actually didn't do terrible
No.
last year. I think they had a beat up
Brisket
team.
sandwich.
They got Trey McBride.
He's not a bad. I mean,
Yeah.
he's not a bad backup, but he's not who you want. His name's Jacoby
think-
Not
Brissett.
the guy.
the Miami.
Jacoby Brissett calls him brisket sandwich.
I think
Yeah.
the Miami
I've heard
Dolphins.
worse nicknames.
People
so,
need
yeah.
nicknames.
Like dick.
Yeah. But
My name's
This
Richard.
free agency, I think the
All right,
Miami Dolphins were a carcass that washed up on the beach and they got picked apart. But
Okay.
Like a
I don't know if I
fat
agree
whale.
with. Wait, what were you guys at? Sorry.
The Miami Dolphins are a fat whale carcass that washed up on the beach to be
I think
picked
everybody
apart by
took
the
the good
people and the
scraps from
animals.
Miami.
They did.
Yeah,
And
that was
they're
his
in a
analogy.
rebuild.
I
Yeah.
just said it stronger.
This is a fact.
He did.
They are paying
Much
more. Hey, Kenny, you'll like this random stat. The team Miami Dolphins is paying more out of their salary to players that aren't on the team than that are on the team.
So after leaving the team, they still
They gave
contracts.
just
basically?
yes.
Okay.
Hey, go
exactly.
somewhere else. Go somewhere else.
Just
Go.
a dumpster fire front office.
So
Yeah.
wasting money.
Pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a bad place to play if you want to be competitive because there's so many darn distractions.
Yeah, like good
So,
food.
good
you know,
food.
Well,
Yeah,
and,
yeah, just a
you
good
know,
Skies. Good skies.
beautiful beaches.
skies.
The good skies.
Yeah.
just beaches.
Soft
Yeah.
sand.
The softest sand.
The
yeah,
best.
we have a tier
Okay.
of
The wettest water.
Yeah, we
Speaking-
yeah,
Yeah.
the wettest water.
Yeah.
We have a tier of the toughest places to play, and it would probably go Miami number 1, Vegas number 2.
Speaking of
I would say
Vegas,
Atlanta 3, Houston 4.
Where's LA? I think LA is probably somewhere in there.
They keep it together because everyone
Yeah.
looks good out here, so they're like, I can't be.
LA's a quiet midwestern town.
But like you said,
Really
speaking
is.
of Vegas,
8 o'clock,
ironically, the Dolphins
dead.
and Vegas
Never recovered from COVID.
are in the top
Yeah,
5 worst
Vegas
teams.
are above the Dolphins, sitting right there, 29.
Oh, the
Which-
fighting Tom Brady's.
I think kind of makes sense. They're above these other teams. I think they have a lot of stuff to prove this year. Especially,
They're gonna get Fernando Mendoza.
yeah,
you
exactly.
know,
I think they have a
Kenny
lot of
just asked
potential.
in the opener if the Raiders were going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and so
Who
here's the
knows?
answer to that question.
Mhm.
Fernando Mendoza will be the starting quarterback, and I don't think they win more than 5 games.
Jeez, dude.
Yeah,
Nice prediction.
That's
I
it.
think that's pretty.
That's it. That's
Yeah,
pretty
the Raiders are
rowdy.
going to win 5 games. Yeah,
Rowdy.
we don't know. We don't know with a quarterback like Fernando Mendoza. The reality is, there's a lot of Heisman trophies that were asked.
I guarantee if he was
There's
in
a
an
history
SEC
of
school,
Heisman
he'd
Trophy
be like
winners that have been asked.
Super Bowl for sure. But because he played in a Big Ten school, he's like, no chance, dude.
No, I mean,
It's just that Big Ten curse.
Yeah. It's this dude.
Okay, that is funny. And I partly believe it, but I'll say this, it's so hard to judge quarterbacks. It's honestly like choosing a horse in the Kentucky Derby. You have no idea if it's going to win or not. It's like that much of a crapshoot. And the NFL doesn't either.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
To save time. and
Andrew
to-
Luck, Peyton Manning.
Dog.
Like we have once in a generation guys that you're like, all right, we know. But very rarely, you know, and I wouldn't have been surprised if anyone was wrong on those guys either.
All right, Cleveland Browns sitting at 28.
Makes
Ooh,
sense.
the brown turds aren't going
They,
anywhere.
had more quarterbacks than any other team this last season
True.
and failed to figure out who the
Yep.
is going to play for them.
True.
Like,
Yeah.
Sounds like Deshaun Watson might know.
Yeah. Shout out to
Nice.
Deshaun Watson, who liked our reel in the football season on TikTok.
Really?
Verified Deshaun Watson. Hollywood Sports thanks you. We're going to mention you right here.
uh-huh.
It is a
Thank you.
fact, though. We were talking about Shador, and he liked it.
Very
So
cool.
this happened. I have the
Tennessee
screenshot.
Titans at 27. The Titans, Cam Ward, not that exciting of a team. I think
It's the team.
Nashville isn't that excited to have him there. Honestly, I don't see a lot of hype driven behind.
Nashville, I feel like is another
Nashville
hard
needs
city
a
to play in.
football reboot. They need to get rid of
That's
the
a
baby.
cool city to have.
They just did though. They
They need
got
to get rid
Robert
of the-
Saleh.
No, they need to get rid of the
Right?
baby blues. They need to be like navy blue.
They
need
did
to
just
look-
get new logos and stuff.
No,
I know, but-
Chargers have the navy blue, all right?
Yeah,
and
Chargers
Seahawks.
navy blue is fire. But I'm
And
saying
Cowboys.
the if you're not going to go black,
so many
go
teams.
navy
I'm
blue.
kidding. I'm
Yeah, look intimidating. You know what are we doing? They look like powder blue and white. They look as dumb as Dallas.
Yeah, they look like baby powder.
Yeah,
And speaking of baby
Salt.
blue, Carolina Panthers
At 26, that feels odd.
26 is a little harsh. I
They
think.
almost beat the Rams.
Yeah, with the way
playoffs.
Bryce
Yeah.
Young started playing at the end of the season, I think I
the
would see
Saints
them
being over the
Fro
Panthers.
football.
That's why Fro football focus.
for football.
I'm not really sure. I can get
Yeah,
down.
so they get a strike right there. Panthers are a
Bunch
little high.
strikes.
Panthers are going to be above New Orleans,
Oh,
New
100%.
York, and
I'd put him
Atlanta
even above, yeah.
Yeah.
for sure. So that takes us from, just throw that out real quick. So we got Carolina, then it's going to go 25 New Orleans, the New York Giants at 24. And I think the Washington Commanders are way too low on this list at 23. If Jaden Daniels is healthy,
I think people aren't hyped up about him anymore. He had that first good season.
he had an
and
RG3
then
season
He did.
with Washington.
Yeah, he did.
No, you heard it here, folks. RG3 reincarnated as Jaden Daniels, the same team, the same story.
I think he's a great football player, but yeah, it looked like last season they were supposed to be a threat going into last season.
True.
And they just took a fat dump.
Fat dump.
He
Clogged
has
the
some.
toilet.
He has
Who did we
RG.
talk about the most on Washington? Bill?
Yeah,
Krosky Merritt? I think that
Exactly.
was the name I heard
Bill.
the most. Yeah, Bill.
Yeah. This running back had a name that was 3 names long. None of them had Bill in it,
it was very.
But he goes by Bill.
but he goes by Bill, and everyone called him Bill, even the announcers. It was hilarious. I was like, and then we all call him.
Interesting.
They call him Bill.
Yeah. But Jaden Daniels has a
He come to the
frail
Steelers.
constitution for NFL quarterback.
Valid.
You want him to be a little tougher. He's a little on the slinky side.
If you guys want to see the rest of the power
Just
rankings,
like
'cause
RG3,
we won't have time
like a
to
guy
get.
who
Too skinny.
Yeah.
We won't have time to get
let's
through.
just jump to the top 5.
Or let's just talk about
Top
where
10.
our teams rank and how we feel.
Our
about it.
team's
Okay.
in the top 10. Yeah.
All right, so Fro Football Focus put my team at 19, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Do I agree with them? Sure. We don't have a quarterback right now, but when we do,
All right.
top 10.
The
And
Pittsburgh
coach.
Peelers. I
Yeah.
like it.
New
Do you want
coach
to go
as
next?
well.
You wanna-
Throw them at the bottom.
I'll
I'm sick
go.
of it.
I'll go
I
next because
forgot.
you're
Oh, you have to
ahead of
remind
me.
me.
We have the Dallas Cowboys coming in at number 16. So
You guys only have a wide receiver number 2?
We don't. Yep, we're terrible. So I don't know. I think 16 is like par for the course for the Cowboys. We're going to be like 9-8
It's
again.
literally half the top
And-
half of the teams.
Where the Bucks at?
We're actually dead in the middle.
Your Bucks are at 20.
20.
Steelers are at 19, according to Fro
And-
Football Focus.
Yeah, 16 and 16 is 32. We are
Chargers
at the 8 and 8 point.
are
You know what I
sitting
mean?
at 8.
It is right.
Which I'm cool with.
Hey,
But I'm cool with being in the top 10 on this list. It's also, I think we all have to remember this is post free agency power rankings, so we still have yet to see the draft. Some teams honestly went quite quiet during free agency.
sure, there's still trades that'll happen.
Yeah, so
And I don't know if
I
they're
think this
also.
is very subject to change throughout
Yeah.
the entire season.
I don't know if they're accounting for guys who are getting healthy too. Yeah, and they also aren't taking into account like coaching really matters, like a new coaching staff or a new coach.
I think
who's
that's why
good
we
in-
got a little bit of the benefit. Actually,
Me too.
Is I
Yeah.
think Chargers got a little bit of the benefit for picking up McDaniel.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. You guys should be number 1. Speaking of number 1, Los Angeles Rams, according to the
McDaniel.
Fro Football Focus rankings here. I kind of agree.
Number 1 ahead of the Seattle Seahawks, who lost their running back.
Yep.
Which was
a couple other key like a cornerback that was a dog.
It's really hard to repeat too.
yeah.
We've seen it done, but it's very, very hard.
I mean,
we have at number. I think it's worth talking about number 3, the Buffalo Mills coming in.
you think they're going to muff it all over the place?
I think they will. Yeah, I think it's destiny and the league. Like
Packers are
it's
a bit
better
high for me.
story if the Bills never win. Packers
very
are high.
especially not having. I mean, who do they have back?
They'll have
Jordan Love back.
Oh yeah, true. But they'll have Micah.
Yeah, we got Micah.
Yeah, but they lost Malik Willis, their QB number 2. He's a Dolphin now.
Who you
I
know
don't
what?
think it
Maybe the
matters.
Dolphins shouldn't be at 30 with them sitting with Malik. Actually, who knows?
I don't think Malik's that proven. to
that's also
move him
true. I
above
agree. I agree
20.
with that, yeah.
Dude,
Period.
he's going to Miami, and he just got paid.
He's gonna be
He
distracted.
may never show up
Younger
to.
dude?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Newer guy.
Yeah.
He may never show up to a game.
He was a backup who came in and played on Green
They
Bay
find
last
him at
year,
11.
But a lot
He's
of
handsome.
His play kind of
He's
impressed
done,
people.
dude. It's a wrap.
So that's why
There's
he's
no
on
one to
it.
throw it to. Jalen Waddle's a Bronco.
Yeah.
What is he
Yeah,
gonna
that's also
do?
pretty wild.
That is brilliant. Okay,
all right.
then rounding it out, we've got at number 10 the San Francisco 49ers. I think if that team gets healthy, they're a top 5 team. They're going to be dangerous.
They're always
next
knocking
year.
on the door. However, their knock is getting a little more wimpy.
Yeah. When
Team's getting
Mahomes
older.
when
Team
Mahomes
getting
comes
older.
back, don't sleep on Kansas City. I think they're going to be
What
better.
happened to him? Exactly.
He tore was it Achilles or ACL?
I think this area thing.
Yeah, ACL. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think.
That was when exactly?
Kermit the Frog. He was out there playing football, and I threw it to Travis, and there went his knee.
That's pretty good.
State Farm.
Towards the end of the season.
Just kidding. Next week, it's all impressions, the whole show. Everyone has to stay in
I like
character.
it.
You're good at impressions. Shall we move along? Any?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
That was
hit
good.
a
That was
lot.
great. Yeah. So then we have.
A little quick Hollywood talk.
Oh yeah. Should we?
Or we could do MLB real fast.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to be much. Baseball's back, so we're very excited. So
Just ask the one question that matters there, Michael.
Is anyone going to be able to beat the Dodgers this year? Absolutely.
I will
not.
say
Yeah.
the Angels started off with 2 wins to start the season. We lost after, but we got 2 wins.
Wow.
It's huge.
Okay. Thanks to the
That's huge.
the Angels.
Shout out
Angels.
Angels. They are the Los Angeles Angels. Maybe they'll become the Angels of Anaheim again. I hear the city's pushing for that again.
Oh, that's cool.
That's all the news I know.
I hope for your
Does
mental
Disney
health.
still
They
own?
do.
Disney owned them at some point, right? Or it was
I don't
it
know if
just
they were
their
ever
license
owned by
the
Disney.
movie?
I think it was just a license.
You remember
Yeah.
Angels?
When in
Yeah,
doubt,
I do.
Yeah.
when
Danny
in
Glover,
doubt,
right?
they
Yeah.
owned.
Yeah.
Yeah. Danny Glover retired
yeah.
after that. He's like, I'm done making movies. I'm not doing this anymore. Yeah.
Banger movie.
Just kidding. It was a banger.
That was a good movie.
But
Yeah.
taking down
Marked
the
their
Dodgers,
childhood.
I don't know.
It's gonna be tough. I
It's
mean,
been a long time since 2002 in that World Series. So, yeah.
I was a mere child.
No, speaking of baseball, though, the whole umpire thing.
oh yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that, Kenny. Great.
We were
Great.
watching.
Nice.
We were watching the good old boys on Pat McAfee,
Yeah.
and they were talking about
Yumps, right?
the umps and
Yeah.
how there's a new rule that's been set in place for this current season that we are in baseball about how you can basically challenge a call that the ump called on a strike or a ball, right?
The catcher can, right?
Yeah, the pitchers can too.
Oh,
which
wow.
is and the batter can.
Damn.
But the batter and pitchers, their success rate is much different compared to the catchers. The catchers are almost half the time successfully correct.
It's like a challenge, right?
Yeah, but,
that's
like-
how it's implemented.
Like,
right?
I mean, I didn't play baseball at a high level. I grew up playing it like a kid. I'm sure we all kind of did in some
Yeah.
regard or whatever. But like,
you have to make a choice at high school if
But
you're
like,
going to sell your soul to
but you're-
baseball or not.
yeah, you're kind of taught like the umpire kind of you have a relationship with the umpire. Like you kind of want them to have calls go your way. Like so like. Calling them a big dumb dipshit is not usually good, but then they're right all the time, like these catchers. So it's like it's kind of such an electric element
So
of
you
the
think
game
they'd be
now.
playing grab
I
ass,
think
but
out
they're
of
really more
anybody
like
to be right, it's probably going to be the catcher.
Exactly.
They have.
He's right there. Everything. Yeah.
They probably have a very good feel,
Yeah.
even with the corner.
But
of their
don't we
eyes.
use a digital strike zone?
As of
We do.
we do,
right?
but now they're incorporating that into the game when you want to challenge the call.
Yeah.
So before
man.
you couldn't challenge it, even though we saw
So-
on our
No,
TVs.
thank you for enlightening me. I've only heard about the story in the last couple of days.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I haven't had a chance to look it
Now
up. Or
you
see
can
anything
scream
so
about
now I
it,
know.
and the coach
Wow.
can actually try to do something, or the player can try to do
We
Yeah.
should go to a Dodgers game in the next week or two, and we can see for ourselves.
Guys, I will buy us all Angels tickets. They're so cheap.
I'll go to an Angel game. One of my good homies,
I'll
Brian.
go. Let's
Yeah.
go.
I'm
Yeah.
down.
Maybe go to
Sick.
downtown Disney.
Sick. Yeah.
Eat something
Hell
nice. Go
Hell
over to the
yeah.
game.
Have a day of it. You know?
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Have
Well,
you had those strawberry Mickey cookies? They are pretty good. As big as your head.
So fuck the game. We'll just go get the cookies.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, that was baseball, ladies and gentlemen. No one's going to beat the Dodgers. They're going to win 10
We
World Series
have,
championships
like,
in a row.
5 minutes, boys. Quick Hollywood talk.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of talked about it a
Yeah,
little
we
bit
kinda
in our
did.
catch up.
Do we-
No, we could talk. What I was going to ask is, what was our questions? What have we been up to, and has seen anything
What are we
good lately?
working on? See anything good or bad?
If we talk about what we're working on, we'll be here for an hour.
Yeah.
I
feel like
everybody
I said-
covered that already.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like-
everybody go around with something that they've seen. What you saw most recently, did you love or hate it? How about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like it.
you can play this at home too,
Yeah.
but not by yourself. That's
Do you mind
weird.
if you start, 'cause I don't have one in my.
If you do play by yourself, we understand. You're not alone.
I already said it. Look.
Yeah, but tell us again. Just bring us
yeah,
back.
Project Hail Mary was awesome. I enjoyed it a lot. It felt like it felt like a movie worth going to see.
Wow,
I feel like
it's-
that movie might be exposing to the way I bet my parlays.
that movie is the title.
Hail
of-
Mary, here we go.
No, that movie is being a Cowboys fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Project Hail
Little bit.
Mary.
I watched this thing on YouTube called Anomaly or Project Anomaly. I think I sent it to you. I forgot if I sent it to anyone now. It's like it was like as if we all created this little 10-minute short film, but it's like a sci-fi, and it talks about like the USO base. Like people think that like there's these submerged, unidentified flying objects or submerged objects right outside of Malibu, and like they explore this cave in this cavern, and there's this base, and like they did a really good job with like the graphics, and like basically this dude's like he's like, well, I forget what it's called when like you can kind of like get somewhere just by like thinking about things with like certain like kind of suggestions.
Teleporting?
Yeah, but it's like through your mind. It's
Telepathy.
it's not telepathy. It's another thing. It's like
Remote viewing.
remote viewing. Yeah. And like the whole short, the first episode takes place with this dude in a remote viewing session with like high-end military. It's like a high-end like base. It feels like stones around it. It's like very secretive, and it takes you through the water, and it takes you through this base and stuff. And I don't know, it was very good. I really recommend it. I wish we all created it. Hopefully we can get to know that dude because he killed it. Yeah, it's called Anomaly.
Yeah, I did watch it. It was TV quality, and the sound was really good.
On YouTube.
Cool.
It's on
Yeah.
YouTube. It's like 10, 12 minutes or something. And like, I'm like, man, I've watched it like 3 times because it's like really well done.
I'll check it out.
Yeah. What about
Sounds
you,
cool.
Kenny? What do you got for us?
Last thing I watched that was new, I think was on Netflix, War Machine, right?
Oh, yeah.
I want to hear what you have to say because
Richardson, I think.
it's the last thing I've watched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
it wasn't bad, like regular action-packed movie, nothing.
It's a good
special.
movie.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Oh, come on, dude. What, you don't have a heart?
Whoa.
It was the ABC family version of an R-rated movie. I thought it was terrible. I thought, all right, I really like Patrick Hughes. I thought that it was going to be a good movie because he's done Hitman's Bodyguard's Wife, and some other good movies.
You don't like the
I
big
feel like-
spaceship thing?
And the crazy thing is, we know a lot of people at Netflix. I don't know.
What's
that
his
it
problem
can't
with Netflix?
No, I don't. Who's responsible?
not get canceled.
Wait, I don't want to get.
Out the gate, was hating it.
Objectively, if I were to talk to any of the filmmakers, I would be like, guys, how did you dumb this down this bad? Like the cast was like frail people. You know what I mean? And they didn't look like
Frail hell.
they didn't
They didn't
look
have
like
enough
all right.
meat on their bones.
No,
to
no,
be
no,
in
no,
the
no.
That
military.
guy is playing.
No, no, no.
Jack Reacher.
No,
That guy is-
I'm talking. No, Jack Reacher looked the part. All right, and then one other supporting actor,
his brother.
His
Okay.
brother.
Yeah.
No, hang on. There's 2 or 3 people that look the part. The rest of the cast, the rest of the cast literally looked like these frail theater kids that they dressed up and tried to tell us were
They were in
that's what
Army
they are.
Ranger training.
No, and the truth is about Army Rangers is you come in as a seasoned operator. So this whole premise of this movie that they were like scared recruits isn't even reality if you're in Ranger
They
school.
had to wean
So
them out.
it was a great story, but it was produced and contrived like it was an ABC family movie.
Oh, sorry.
Now-
All right.
The fight scenes were amazing, but it was very dumbed down. You liked it though?
No,
Like,
what I'm saying is,
am I
like,
not wrong?
we
no,
were
no.
saying it was a good enough movie.
No,
Am I not wrong?
I would never watch it again. But it wasn't like
Exactly.
How did this show turn into a hating on the movie War Machine?
no, but like
I liked it.
for an action movie, it wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen though. Like I put it on the background, I was watching
Yeah,
parts of it, on
Yeah.
my phone half the time.
Swiping right.
They
swiping
made it-
left.
You know
all
what I'm
right.
saying? Like
So-
I wasn't like
To be honest, what made
Holy-
me watch it was seeing the news cycle and seeing Alan Ritchson in real life. The Jack
Oh
Reacher in real life.
yeah, exactly. Beating up his
Oh,
dad.
yeah,
Yeah,
on the
beating up
bike.
his neighbor who was being a dickhead.
He
Like,
was.
The neighbor
Yeah.
was being an asshole. And like he pushed him. Like it wasn't that.
In all fairness,
It
did you
was
notice
kind of
at
hilarious.
the end?
He looked like a big body. Like,
Yeah, and dude, for real. But his bike
a huge
tipped.
dude.
I would have freaked out.
that's why he was freaked out, I think, because he had his kids there and then his bike gets
Yeah.
scratched up. I'm sure he was a little pissed.
Yeah.
rightfully so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the funny part
Yeah.
is that he had the body. Like he knew it was going to be on camera. That's
Yeah.
like
he didn't care.
so, I don't know.
No, I mean,
He
That's
was
that-
doing the right thing. in
And
my
I
opinion.
saw a really good
Self-defense.
point
Yeah.
about
With
it
his
is
voice.
that
and no disrespect to anybody in town that worked on War Machine. It looked beautiful. The special
That's
effects.
not what you just
all the
said.
shit. No, as far as all of that goes, cinematically, all that it was great. But the story and the casting and the directing, it can't be what we've seen from Patrick Hughes. I was like, when it comes to the standard, I was like, what are we doing, guys? I really was excited about the movie, and then I was like, oh man, this story. I got to believe these people are Rangers. Come on.
All right, boys.
all right. I think we have come. The time has come upon us, boys.
That was it. What a great episode. We went to the moon.
Well, thank you, mom
and-
and dad and friends, for a good life.
Yeah,
it was
thank you
fun.
for hanging
Yeah.
out with us.
Thank y'all for being here.
Yeah, welcome, Kenny. First time on camera.
Hey, Kenny,
yeah.
good work.
It was
Good work
fun.
out of you.
Yeah,
He brought up the umpire thing.
I know. It's
Sure.
nice having an average Joe for us to talk to. Yeah.
Sports. Average Joe. with
Average
sports.
Joe.
Michael woke up and chose
Clarify.
violence
He's
today.
him in real life. You should see how he does.
Oh, jeez. All right,
All right,
boys.
that's our show. Hollywood Sports.